Hello, 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 good people. Hello. I am Dr. Hollie Kelly, and this is Dr. Kelly's perspective for Saturday, March 11th, 2017. March 11th already. I could have sworn we just said Happy New Year. Happy New Year! And now it is already March 11th. Okay. I'm not sure where you are watching from, where you will watch from, but I live in Southern California, and today is an absolutely gorgeous day. I mean, it is sunny, it's warm. I'm looking out two sets of windows, and it's just a beautiful day. And I think I appreciate this day a little more because I have been feeling horrible all week long. Absolutely horrendous. But I realized that a change, a tweak in your environment really can make a tremendous difference. It impacts how we feel, it impacts our emotions, our attitudes, and then, trickle on down to our behavior. And some of you may be saying, duh, no kidding. Well, I don't think it's that simple because how often do we find ourselves in a slump for days? I mean, we can really be depressed and look up and try to figure out the why behind that, and you can't pinpoint anything. Hello, for those who are joining me. You can't pinpoint the why behind this depressed feeling, this blue, this dark feeling. And so one thing I do know is that sometimes a simple change in our environment can make all the difference in the world. You're cooped up in a room, the blinds are drawn, you're in there like you're a vampire, no lights on, no sunshine coming in. Get up and get out. Get out and change your environment, for one. And so even if you can't change, I'd love to whip down to the Caribbean. I might not be able to do that right away. For all you snow bunnies, you'd like to be up in Big Bear or some other mountain area with all the snow. If you can't do that, what you can do is change your attitude. When we adjust our attitude, everything else will follow. So I heard this the other day from one of my BU members, Donovan, out there, and then it made me think that I have people in my life who are professional people watchers. That's what I'm calling it. Chrissy, I agree. And so they are professional people watchers. They go to the mall and they sit, and this is the plan. It's not just something they plan on doing this. They go sit at the mall, get in a good, comfortable position, and they do nothing but watch people all day long. And it is just something that they do, and it's a blast, apparently. So I'm going to put a little tweak on that, and here's a challenge for you. Even if you haven't been feeling down, I just think it's a wonderful thing to do. Sometimes, so often, we want to help people, and we don't know how to help. We don't have the finances. We don't have the resources. We can't pay their bill. We can't, we just can't physically or tangibly help them. Here's something that you can do, and this is especially for those who know and believe in the power of prayer. I want you to become a people watcher for a day. Even if you can't get to the mall, wherever you go out today, outside of your home, if you go to the grocery store, if you run to the library, if you stop to pump some gas, wherever you find yourself today outside of your home, here's what I'd love for you to do. The people that you see passing by you, they all have a story. All of us have a story, and sometimes we look at the cover of that book and think we can judge the book. You don't know anyone's story just by glancing at them. So the challenge is to say a prayer for everyone you see, especially those, you see a mother, she got 3 children, all under the age of 3, and she is trying to push the grocery cart. Yes, you can push the cart for her, but my challenge to you is to pray for her. Ask God to send her strength, to give her help, to send someone who will be a relief for her, to send someone who will be an encouragement to her. If you see someone out, got an ugly face on, I mean, they look like they're about to tear the world down if you even accidentally bump into them. You know, instead of just jumping on them, you don't know that they could have just buried their brother last week, and their spouse is dealing with the terminal illness, and life is beating them down. You don't know any of that. Say a prayer for them. Ask God to give them and to provide and to supply whatever they need. Be the smile that they need for that day. That didn't cost you anything. You know, we never know. Some people have no people in their lives praying for them. None of them. Nobody ever prays for them. You can do that today. Hello, my wonderful neighbor, Suzanne. So that is my challenge to you. Instead of just people watching, if you are pro at people watching, I'm going to ask you to put a little, tweak that just a little, and do something for someone. You will never know what you have done for them. You'll never know what you have done for them. So it will absolutely elevate your attitude. My one challenge, very quickly, is that you make sure you don't look at the person and then, in an effort to make yourself feel better, put them down. Be careful about that. It's very easy to fall into that trap. Well, what's she doing with all them babies? And it's too easy to fall into that. Why she got her face all messed up like that? Nothing can be, it's too easy to fall into that trap. Okay, so my challenge to you today is just that. Get out, be a people watcher, but on purpose. Be a people watcher on purpose. It will absolutely elevate your attitude. It will adjust your attitude. Okay. Also, very quickly, I'd love for you to throw on some topics that you would like to hear me discuss on Dr. Kelly's Perspectives. I only got about 4 passion areas, so faith, family, and friends, leadership, education, and our young people. Any of those, outside of that, I can't really talk too much about what's going on outside of that. Okay, listen, thanks for joining me today. Have a phenomenal day. Make it a phenomenal day today.